Y'all, while you here, tap on the screen, people. Appreciate you. But yeah, girl. Welcome. Here to talk about Housewives of Atlanta. Please tell me y'all are ready to talk about and give your opinions on. Baby, let me tell you something. I brought up Portia Williams this weekend with my family, baby. They got so passionate and riled up because they love them some Portia, baby. Let me tell you something. Portia got some real dedicated diehard fans, and I love that for her. Because my cousins was like, girl, Portia is her. She is she. Now I do love everything Portia got going on. I love to see her win. There's nothing like that I have against her. It's just the way she be moving sometimes.
Yeah, I can't. I can't.
Little heated TikTok debate off
I
TikTok.
can't get down with that.
And, it was a great time. Like, I had a girls' weekend, so it was just a great time. But, baby, when I tell you, Real Housewives of Atlanta are everything, baby, these Real Housewives, what do you think about okay, so let's just kind of start into the season is over.
Thank God.
The drama is almost done because they let the heck of a cliffhanger. Okay, the season's done. We just had the first tell-all. Y'all can see here, these are the looks for the tell-all. You can see the outfits. Of course,
Well,
Britt Edie did not show up. Go ahead, friend.
I was about to say I want to elaborate on these looks just a tad bit because it's different when you're just seeing a photo versus when you're seeing them walking out on screen and everything. And I might say the feelings I had towards Drew outfit is still the same. The shit was ugly. You should have did something different. I wish we would have got the far away picture with that little swoop on the top of your forehead. What were you thinking?
Trying to be like Kelly, girl.
You had maybe 2 to 3 extra bundles that you didn't need in that hairstyle. It was just too much. It was too much. Still hated Phaedra's look.
Her hedonism look, jab look.
Hold on right quick.
It was her jab look. It might be my microphone because I'm doing a lot over here. But yeah, jab was looking. So as you can see by the looks, y'all. It was the theme. I think you confirmed, Jill Slayer, the theme, Mz.O, that the theme was Grenada.
Yes.
And we got Shamia over here looking like coral reef, according to some of our listeners. Which is not a wrong depiction.
No.
It's kind of accurate. Which makes me sick because I love the outfit. Honestly, it was like a great outfit. Hi, Taco.
And on camera, it looks really good.
Welcome. Yes. Hi, Joanne. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Y'all watch reality TV because we talk about Housewives today, baby.
Yes, we are.
So they had the reunion, and the first thing that they noticed was that Britt Edie showed up. But then she left.
So she actually showed up?
She showed up. And then she left.
Just a waste of space.
And then she debuted her look. Did you end up seeing her final look?
Yes, I did. And I don't care. You didn't come to the reunion, so we don't give a fuck what you got on. Like, why did you do that? Like, I'm trying to understand what was her purpose for showing us the look.
Because she was eating better than everybody else.
And that's fine. But you wasn't at the reunion, so you don't get the right to present yourself with a reunion look. Because you wasn't there.
She she left. Does that count?
No. Just like Mia not returning back to Potomac because she left the reunion. Bye-bye.
Girl.
Like, we didn't need... I I personally didn't need to see her look, and you know how I feel about her. I didn't care for her, but when she was right, she was right. So I had to, when she was right, she was right. But we didn't need this. We don't care. We don't care because you wouldn't there. All the stuff that you texting and putting in the chat and on the blogs and all that, you could have delivered that there. So I don't care. Go on Love and Hip Hop. That's where she'd be best suited at.
We definitely think she'll be best suited. Welcome, Bermuda. We definitely think Britt Edie is best suited for Love and Hip Hop. We both discussed this early
Absolutely.
on. If y'all go to our YouTube, on the bio, you'll be able to see our YouTube there. You'll have our link to go to our page. Check us out. You can listen to what we got to say about everything in your own time. You don't always have to come in and stop in on our lives, although we do appreciate
Yes, we do.
everybody stopping in and showing love and just giving us a little, whether it's sprinkles on the screen
Because you
or
said that's
you're
what they
actually
call it
sending
now.
gifts. That's what they call it. They call it sprinkles in certain
Yeah.
TikTok virtual worlds. So shout
Okay.
out to the sprinkles. Shout out to the sprinkles. And yeah, so I'm not gonna go through it play by play because honestly, I don't remember everything.
And it's
But
not worth for play by play.
and it's not worth the play by play because I really don't feel like I got much out of it outside of them announcing Britt Edie didn't show up and the
It was the
alliance.
Portia segment. Part one was the Portia segment.
The alliance conversation. What do you think about that?
I'm gonna be honest. There always is an alliance on there, whether it's spoke upon or not. It's always an alliance. I believe that there was alliance because look how hot and heavy Kelly came in. Why you still that lady husband? One episode, and we ain't hear else about why she stole that lady husband. And then she asked her at the reunion, "So did you get your answer?" You know she ain't get her answer. And then Kelly, yes, baby, I don't want you to return because you fake and bougie. You get up there in them confessionals and you do all that reading and you see your ass up there looking like a garden gnome up there on that damn stage backpedaling. You
Mm-hmm.
are the second litter of the lapdog crew to Shamia. Like it was just I was expecting more from Kelly because of what Kelly brings in the confessional. And I may add that I am highly disappointed in how she just backpedaled. She just backpedaled on everything. And I should have knew she was gonna do that at the reunion because of how she did it during the season. I should have just knew.
Yeah, for sure. This whole season was like you've clocked it. It has been the Portia show. Let's just call it what it is. It's been the Portia show. It's all about Portia running the show. She's determining the final cast. It feels like she's the new Nene Leakes of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and that's not saying much about who she is and what she's doing on the show, but that is the show.
I actually think that
Mm.
Phaedra Parks, aka the frat grandma,
Frat Granny is crazy.
yes, because she and not age shaming, but you definitely ain't acting your age, bro.
Let's see. She act her wage, honey. That's what she said. At your wage, Chi Chi. That's what she told her little young PYT, huh?
So, dang, I done lost my train of thought. Oh, saying that Portia is the new Nene. Portia is not the new Nene. Phaedra is the new Nene. Cause Nene used to have those producers and that network in her back pocket.
Yeah.
Now
Portia
we
did.
hear Phaedra has a guaranteed contract. Who got guaranteed contracts?
How? How, Sway?
Baby, she was letting us know when she was doing her press tour that she already knew she was coming back for season 17.
That
And
don't mean
then
that she got it.
the reunion, she said, "My contract is guaranteed, baby."
Oh,
So, Phaedra, my question is, who you doing this screwing up in there at NBC Universal? Who you know?
She got a storyline that she could establish. It's gonna be Apollo.
No,
That
I
is.
don't think so.
There it is.
I would not
It's gonna be.
want that man near me. He is abusive.
I'm telling you, that's gonna be her storyline. She ain't got no other storyline other than Apollo, and Apollo's willing to get a check cut, and she willing to make a little bit of peace with her baby daddy. Like I'm telling you, like that's
Okay, if you think that's the storyline, what is the storyline then? What you think the story is
them
going to be?
co-parenting. Everybody want to know how she co-parent. Everybody want to know how they get
I don't
along.
want to know how you co-parenting with that nigga. Me personally, I don't think you should let your sons around him. You see what kind of trash dude he is. I wouldn't want Mr. President and Mr. Aiden mimicking they daddy.
You
Who
can't stop
just
them. That's their daddy.
That's fine. But I don't want to see that on my TV screen. I do not care about you co-parenting with that man. You can tell me you're co-parenting. I don't want to see it. You can give me as much as you did when he walked up to that driveway and you said bye to your boys and them boys got in that car. That's all I need. That's enough. I need what you presented on Married to Medicine. That's all the co-parenting scenes I need.
No, girl. It's gonna be her and Apollo gonna be on that show. Where your husband? Or her and Chi. And I know her and Chi ain't got none of a line. My whole thing is Phaedra shouldn't even be on the show, period, because she's other than Apollo, she's never had a storyline. So her and the freaking frack thing is just some BS because all that means is she's either gonna be a pot stir or she's gonna bring Apollo on. And there's no way they're gonna guarantee your contract just so you can be a pot stir
Or
unless this
to
whole
just
situation
bring
really is Phaedra because she's secure, because she's got her with Angela Oakley and stuff. If that man showed up because it really was Phaedra and she's the godfather of whatever of Atlanta.
So I know you remember that show we used to watch, and I'm trying to think of the name of it, but I know you remember Alex, the black guy that had the white girlfriend. He was gay. They got together, and then they had a baby together. What is the name of that show? It's a TLC show.
Okay, say it again. The black guy.
Alex. His name is Alex. He was a black guy. He was gay, but then he started messing around with his coworker, who is a white lady, and they end up being in a relationship together. And
In the
they
90
end up
Day
having a baby.
universe?
No, it's another
Okay.
show. It's like it's one of them off-brand shows that we watch.
Mm-hmm.
Not brother husband. It's what's the show with the two sisters that look like they could be twins, but they may be like 9 months apart and they both are crazy.
Oh yeah, Extreme Sisters.
So it's somewhere in that realm. I think I might have to pull it up and find it.
What's the
But
name? I'll pull it up. What's the name?
his name is Alex. I sent you a TikTok or a YouTube a couple of weeks ago of him online talking about it, about the scene with the toast and Angela and everything.
Angela from 90 Day.
No,
Sorry.
Housewives. The scene with Angela Oakley with the dude coming in and talk about I seen your husband in my restaurant.
Yeah.
Alex, that's one of Alex's exes, but he made it seem like he was working for him in the restaurant. So to know that somebody who's already been on another network with another show is getting a little piece of pie on Real Housewives of Atlanta, that was a 15 minutes of fame type of situation there. Angela looks stupid though. Those little receipts you came out with didn't do nothing. Anybody can go and get an old yearbook and say that you know somebody.
It's Junebug. Girl, if y'all get y'all.
Talking about, ain't you from Athens? Ain't this your brother? We went to the same school together.
What that do? What that prove?
My kids, my oldest son and my daughter went to the same school at one point in time in elementary because he's in high school and she's just going to middle school. So in elementary school, they went to school together. But my daughter ain't gonna know nobody that's in his class like that. She might know of them, but them ain't her peers, them ain't her friends, so she don't know them. So when people start to say they feel like Angela put herself up to this, it's starting to make me feel like that. And I don't want to feel like that towards you, Angela.
But you like Angela, right? That's right,
Yeah,
because you like Angela, right?
I do. But not if you're gonna be not if you pulling some stunts like this, because this don't make no sense. Why would you want to bring that type of drama to your life unless you're trying to get away from your husband?
And did you see? But so their altercation when that happened told me everything. When he was like, "Hey, stop touching her," she was like, "No, I want him to tell the truth." And like that altercation, what did you think about that?
I think that it's two people that's in a relationship for convenience and they do not trust each other. She was hollering the whole time, just trust me, just trust me. Angela, where you went wrong was you brung somebody who threatened your marriage to a gala that you and your husband are throwing and he don't know about it. You set that man up for failure because we all know who Charles Oakley is. He could have knocked him to the next New Year. I ain't saying that he should or he was, but
You could.
I watched basketball back then. I
Everybody
know
said
who
it. Somebody even said it.
exactly. You put your son, your husband in a situation that could have went totally left because you're trying to prove a point to who, him or the ladies.
The ladies.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all could have did what Jackie called it on basketball. Y'all could have had a Ponderosa somewhere else, and homeboy could have walked out from the foyer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't understand what was the court like. Why these ladies were okay with self-sabotaging their shit. Kenya,
Yeah.
self-sabotage your event. Angela Oakley causing drama at your event. Now, I will say, Angela did kind of play it kind of coy because she did wait until they raised all the money and the important people were out the way.
Yeah.
But it's still people that's lingering around. So, yeah. Portia showed up with an agenda, and her agenda was to have all her words, her wordplay in her brain accordingly. Because I was expecting her to act a fool. And she didn't. She lied, but we already know she a liar.
No, she's media trained now. She's not gonna be
Most
collapsing out
definitely.
like she used to. She was collapsing out before when she was early on in her early years of being a housewife. That's when she was falling out, trying to drag Kenya across the floor. She done learned since then. She got her lesson.
And see, that's my issue with her as well. Because we've watched you.
Hey, Fetch fan.
Sorry.
I was about to say, what the heck? We've watched her. I don't want to say elevate because that is not the word that I'm looking for. But we've watched her behavior evolve where she know how to behave herself when she is on screen. Each season, I'm talking about putting hands on people. Each season, it has gotten better where she's able to have self-control. But the things you choose to do in your personal life is just like, ma'am, I can't support that. And if I can't support that, I don't want to be in your presence.
Hey, Rock, welcome.
So yeah, it was the Portia show.
But you know, I've been called Angie BS because the way she's just so real with everybody else, and the way that she's just not genuine with her husband, and there's so much she's clearly hiding. And
because she's getting abused.
Exactly. She's clearly hiding it.
That is a woman, and I don't think the man is putting his hands on her. But when you go to your therapist and you seek out a way to have a conversation with your husband, it's because you're scared at the reaction he's going to have. behind whatever's being spoke upon.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a problem.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to go to your therapist and ask him how to ask her how to speak to your husband. Just like you talking to her, talk to your man.
Yes, exactly.
Now, you might have to figure out what word, what's the best words to use, but you shouldn't be scared to approach him with an issue that you're having. And I think her leaving him in the dark about that man showing up was dumb.
It was beyond dumb, honestly. But, oh, excuse me, hold on.
Bless you.
It made me feel like it was one of those distractions from the truth. You know what I'm saying? It was like, who you trying to distract? Who you trying to fool? You trying to pull the wool over somebody's eyes, girl. Who is it? What's really going on?
Mm-hmm.
My cousins say, what's really going on? Because I could see some BS happening. What's going on? Because what are we doing, sir? Like, I don't know. But again, there's a lot that's going unsaid in that relationship. And she's so understandably, and baby, that therapist is clocking her teeth. She was over there saying, okay, now let's be real. You ain't trust him all the time. And there was a reason. Okay, now let's be real. Like, he deserves a little bit of that. Okay, but have you communicated to him? Because it looks like Charles just like to play the victim. Because what I read from that therapy session was that Charles likes to play the victim when it becomes between him and Angie. Because he got kicked out for his old crappy attitude up at the Barclays or wherever he got kicked out of umpteen years ago. He's still an angry black man that's sitting around, and
But she does that for him. She used that as a cripple. It because he got kicked out of Madison MSG. Like she uses that situation to rationalize why he cheated, and that's not why he cheated, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's not why. But if you're gonna be okay with that, fine, be okay with that.
Yeah, exactly.
But don't be mad when we talk shit about it.
You're gonna be mad. And that's what the argument came to this weekend, was that people act a certain way but then get mad when the situation happens. Now my friend's debate this weekend was that Angie came for Portia, and that's why Portia retaliated with the "I'll sleep with your husband" comment. And
but when did she come for Portia?
I don't know. I was trying to bring it back to this conversation because I don't recall exactly when she came for Portia.
I don't either. And I want people to stop thinking.
I guess coming out, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I think they got into it at the table about Charles or something, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. She was mad. I remember. Portia was upset because Angela +1 Drew. Because Portia didn't want Drew to be there. Well, Portia, this is not your birthday trip, bitch. This was a cash trip.
Yeah, for the cash.
And your birthday happened to fall in there. Like that was the real issue. But her +1 is somebody that you don't like, that you caused the issue with. That wasn't the issue. Put that on the table. But her inviting somebody that you don't like does not warrant you saying that you were her husband, when you already know you are a husband stealer.
Clock it. But no, that was she ain't a husband stealer. She didn't steal Phelan's husband. Phelan was already cheating. Her marriage was already over.
Baby, Rodney the Voice said you walked up in that lady house and stole her man and her Hennessy. And I agree with him.
And you can't steal a man that's already looking. And that's what the argument was, and I agree with that part.
I don't agree with that. Because even if he was looking, you being a woman and that's supposed to be your friend, you don't fool with her man. Period. I ain't for that. Yeah. I'm not for that at all. It's plenty other men out here. You thought you had a come up. Like they said, Portia is the first American woman to scam a Nigerian man.
Period. I'm with her on that. And that's what happened. Got paid from being with that man. I'm happy for her.
That's what happened. So Portia can get out of here. And everybody that's watching that want to know why she took that lady's husband, she ain't gonna tell you. I'll tell you. because she a hoe and she wanted to be taken care of. That's it. That is it.
That's it. If the question ever go unanswered, we know now.
We know now.
We know now, because
I
baby,
don't like that fake apology that she gave to Angela about saying that she had F her husband, because it really wasn't an apology at all.
it wasn't. And some people believe that when they're attacked at the table, like when you bring people around that I don't play with, and I have a right to say whatever I can say to you because it's a retaliation.
You can, but then don't expect for me to fuck with you the long way.
Yeah. And that was my point I was trying to make. At the end of the day, this come with that. You can't have
Exactly.
there was a catalyst, yes. However, and I was like, she could have said anything outside of talking about that woman husband. I said she talked about that woman husband because she knows that man probably been in her DM. That man probably, been looked at her a couple
And it
times.
wasn't even about the IFO, because I was with Angela on it. It when you saying that you would F my husband is gonna get me in your ass.
Yeah.
But really, I'm coming down there to check you, bitch, because you think you can disrespect me.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck him. Like she said, fuck him. It
Yeah.
ain't even about Charles right now. It's about me. You disrespecting me as a woman.
Yep.
And you think you can be in my face and play in my face like that? That's why Portia wrapped that towel around her ass and ran in the house, because Angela big ass was about to put them paws on her. I do believe that. At 2:30 in the morning, I hear you kikiing loud and about talking about what you gonna do with my man. Okay,
And I
I
don't
got something for
care.
you.
I don't care if you feel like your husband could get got or not, because some women do feel like, oh, you can't get my husband because my husband da 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 da. At the end of the day, if she's threatening to do that, if a girl has a will, she can find a way. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? And even the attempt, even if it's not acceptable, the attempt in and of itself is disrespectful. The thought in and of itself is disrespectful. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's
You
why
got to
Angela went
recognize
down
you're
there and
disrespecting a
checked
whole
her.
marriage.
Cause I was back
And
then.
people don't play about their marriage, baby.
They don't.
People do
And
not
back
play about their marriage. So that just come with it.
and back then, people was like, a few of my friends I was chatting with about this. They was like, I don't understand why Angela was so mad at Shamia. And I said, Angela was mad at Shamia not only because she's a married woman, but she mad at the fact that I thought we were building a rapport and you
Mm-hmm.
were supposed to be my friend.
Mm-hmm.
And regardless if that's your best friend or not, you don't condone no shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the energy that Angela was giving baby that next morning when Kelly, hey, good morning. She said, I ain't for the fake shit.
You
I
ain't
ain't
get out
for the
my face.
fake pleasantries. Get out my face.
Get
What
out.
I do? You know what you did. That's why you sitting up
Good
here.
morning. Good morning, Big Mama.
Exactly.
And move along.
Have a good day. Have a good day. Yes.
I respect Angie for that. I do know that she is a real one, but I just think like you can't be super real and then hide your truth in the background, because we gonna see.
That is true. And I think if she continues to be on this show, the cracks are going to, the house is going to come down.
Mm-hmm.
The cracks are going to, the
So,
house is going to come down.
my bad. My bad. My bad. Don't mind it.
Look, you doing something and I'm doing something too, but we getting a job done.
We getting the job done. Hey y'all, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We appreciate you. We're talking about Housewives of Atlanta reality TV. If you got any other good shows we have been watching, Love and Hip Hop, drop it in the chat, y'all. Thank you. And don't forget to give us a tap before you check out.
Bounce up out of here.
Yeah, show some love for you leave. We appreciate you stopping in. You guys are awesome. We appreciate you just for pausing and taking a look at what we got going on, y'all, for real.
Yeah.
That's support regardless. That goes towards our numbers. We appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like Starboy and Goddess Bling. We appreciate you guys for stopping in. We just over here talking, keeping it real, trying to keep it funky about this reality show. Cause y'all, let me tell you something. Reality TV is taking over. Pop culture is taking over. Social media is taking over. Everybody's the culture is taking over the culture. These women are trying to create a norm in society by just having this show. And there are these young kids and naive women out here that believe that this is what life is
Real
about.
life.
Right. So I like to be in here talking about all this stuff going on because at the end of the day, you know, it affects us as a culture. It affects us as a people. Like your opinions matter. Like talking about this is just creating a forum to say, hey, what is real and what is not. That's why they call us the reality check because we sitting over here trying to define the line of real and TV. Like, let's be
Yep.
honest. These women might come off strong, and I'm not saying they're not strong at all because they are, but they come off like they're innocent, like they don't have a bad background, like they don't have flaws. And in reality, with the reality chat's gonna we gonna tell you that baby, we see the flaws, we see the cracks, and you're gonna crumble and fumble down if you don't stop lying to yourself. You know what I'm saying? There's a version of delusion that lives within these women. And we're just
I
trying to
gotta
find it
clip
out.
in a 2 to 5 second clip of Drew's song Delusional. I just want that little riff. Every time we talk about something that's delusional, I just want to drop it in there because you delusional.
Girl, what's the song?
It's called Delusional.
Delusional Drew.
Drew Shadora.
Delusional Drew. That's what I'm gonna call her. Delulu. Delulu Drew.
It's Pod's last sale of
Best believe it. That's her name. Cause baby, let me tell you something about her and her man. Drew Sidora. Okay, so I'm gonna run it back because I did watch a video. Shout out to the video person.
The video person.
Let me pull it up because I do have receipts. They ran through all the shows that Drew Sidora has done.
Baby. And that's another thing I want to talk about.
And it
Y'all better
wasn't
put
that
some
much.
respect on her name. Girl,
No,
please.
it wasn't that
Yes.
much. It was not that much. She did do a Disney movie, so there is a little respect there, but that was 20 years ago, girl. At the end of the day, you ain't really did much, and your position got wrote in on the game because of your name and because you were somewhat funny and really good at being an actress, which is why you're also good on this show. So let's call
I
it for
just
what it
do
is.
not understand
Drew
the
Sidora
hate train.
played. Let's just run it back. Let's just run it back. Actually, you know what? Give me 2 seconds because I'm gonna just pull this up so we can talk about it. So give me a second here, y'all.
So she finding receipts on Drew not being that girl, but I beg to differ. And I'm not a Drew stan, but I really mess with Drew. And this season really solidified that I mess with Drew. Now, the consensus that everybody have about Drew, saying she's a liar, I'm gonna have to agree with it. But I still like her. She ain't no different than Portia, lying ass, or Shamia, lying ass, or Kelly, lying ass, or Phaedra, the biggest lying ass. So, yeah, we gonna see what she pulls up and show us about my girl Drew. And in the meantime, as you guys see me looking down, I'm actually working double time, talking to you guys and doing a set of rush nails that is gothic inspired. So when Aurora gets back on screen, we will talk about what Drew has been in.
Okay, while the files are downloading, I appreciate you holding down the fort. She over there, yeah, working it out. Ma'am,
Yes.
it ain't much. I'm not impressed. All I'm gonna say, I'm not impressed, and you won't be neither. Just so
So, okay, you're not impressed lining her up next to who
I didn't say she.
on the
We're
cast?
not comparing her because she's the only actress on the show, so she don't compare to nobody. You can't compare
So,
her to Phaedra or Portia.
okay. So with that being said, we shouldn't even be talking about it because she got movies and stuff that them ladies don't.
But the situation is not about whether she has success or not. The situation is you're a liar, you're an actress, and it's proven, and you're kind of like a bad actress because I mean, I won't say bad, I'll say typecasted. You're kind of typecasted because you play the same kind of role every time. And to be honest, it's this rich girl housewife role that you're playing now on TV. So it's a snobby, snooty kind of girl. Girls supposed to be a girl's girl, has been your roles. And yeah, and would you say Drew's a girl's girl? Absolutely not. So
Why wouldn't you?
why would I? What about Drew's been girl's girl?
So whenever something's going on, she don't pull up in support, like genuinely support.
She showed up for Shamia and talked crap about her performance.
Cause it was ass. That's what it was.
That's
We're
not a
talking
girl.
about
Is that a girl's girl?
a girl's girl. We can be a girl's
And she
girl
did
and
it in her
still tell you
confessional,
you
not
look
to her face.
ass.
Say it again.
I said we could be a girl's girl and still say you were trash. Her performance was trash. It got better as the night went on, but baby, the mic was on and we heard you. And I'm not taking nothing away from Shamia singing because I actually think she can really sing.
Yeah.
But baby, your mic was on and it wasn't a good performance. What I do appreciate about the performance is she's not letting anybody gatekeep her. And what I mean by that, don't nobody want to pick me up, bitch. I got the cash flow to put on a showcase.
Yeah.
Y'all come out and see what I got. Y'all like what I got based off what the energy y'all giving me. I'll give y'all more of that. I can fund my own videos because I'm rich. You know what I'm saying? So I can appreciate, her taking advantage of her own career by funding things herself. But we're not gonna act like
Hey E, hey Tiff.
she was doing something good. Mm-mm. Hey, sister. Look, I was talking to my sister today. I'm like, you changed your profile picture on TikTok? She was like, I just changed it yesterday. I said, girl. And I screenshotted her and
Uh-huh.
sent it to her. And I was like, that's why I was confused. Because if you're looking at the little bubble,
It almost looked the same, yeah.
look, it's like my sister got that hoop in. She had she had knotless braids in, put in a bun. I was just like, what? That whole time.
Maybe that's why we get along so well, because we got sisters that look
And
alike.
her name, Butterfly Diva. I knew it was because that was the first thing I asked. I said, what's your name on TikTok? She's like, Butterfly Diva. I'm like, girl.
Yes, girl.
But anywho. So did the files download?
Not yet. I'm still trying to get them over to my
Well, we
phone.
know she was on the game.
Okay.
Drew is a Hallmark actor.
Okay, we're just gonna run through it. She played. And the funny thing is, that's why I wanted to show the clips, because
Yeah.
you're not gonna know it if I don't show it. Okay, let's clock that T. Drew Sidora has been in White Chicks. Do you recall when she's been in White? Okay, look, the face.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
It was the dance scene when Marlon and Sean was up there dancing. I remember it. Her, Tiffany. Yes. She was the lap dog.
Okay.
She was the little friend, the little sidekick over there. But yes, I
The
remember
dance
her
scene?
being
I don't remember that part.
Yeah. Remember when they was doing the battle?
Yeah.
And that sample that Nikki got on her song, that Everybody song, that she was in that scene.
Okay, she remember. Okay. The next episode, the next show she was in and that was in what? Let's see. That was in 2004.
Yeah.
That was in 2004. I graduated there, y'all.
I was about to say, I think I was in high school when that came out. Most definitely.
Let's see. I just am see if my sister gonna come up. I just invited her randomly. Anyway,
Okay.
next episode, next season she was in was That's So Raven.
I don't remember her being in That's So Raven, which is
Okay.
weird because I watched That's So Raven. That was
She was Chantel, which I think that's why I said you gotta look. Hold on, let me figure this out real quick because I really want to show you this. Select, boom, 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 boom. Hey Kenny, how you doing? Thanks for
Hey
popping
Kenny, thank you for coming
in.
in.
You know I love you, Kenny. You gonna come to my house with some groceries? That's just a
Look,
funny
until you
comment.
said that at first, I'm like, who the hell is Kenny?
Kenny, my bookie bag. Love me some Kenny. He's a real nice guy.
Well, welcome me.
Yep. I'm trying to pull up some stuff up right now, Kenny. So bear with me. Let's try this one more time. 1 second.
Well, while you do that, I was gonna ask you how you felt about that read she gave.
Who gave? Who gave?
Drew.
Read? Who she read? Portia?
Yes.
I mean, Portia came and apologized.
Which was some bullshit.
I didn't think it was. I thought that was genuine because she was wrong for that. You thought
You
you
really
thought
thought
the
that was you thought that was genuine?
I
Girl, you sounded like your cousin knew. Absolutely not. I wouldn't have got up and hugged that B. You know, I'm gonna start calling B. I'm gonna say B because I really don't like the B word.
okay,
And I don't want to be called. I don't really want to be calling these ladies that because I would get offended. Somebody called me that. So that B knew that Drew was not in any shape, form, or fashion messing with her baby daddy. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm irritated behind it because you made that your whole storyline this season when you go back with your listening ears and your watching eyes, you find out that she lied. How if you never knew they was working together and you never heard none of Drew music, how are you gonna tell if that was Shamia voice or Drew voice? You only know what Drew sound like because you heard her music. Then you sit up there and say that this lady is messing with your baby daddy when they both told you that's what it was. Portia thought that because the lifestyle everybody thought she was bringing to TV failed, she thought she was going to try to run that let me get back with Dennis storyline. And it crumbled because he wasn't here for that. That man was trying to make money. And might I add, they made an amazing project. I really mess with Drew's project. So with that being said, it was a crock of BS. Portia knew she was wrong. She apologized for optics, not because she felt for real sorry. It was for optics only. Because after the apology, you proceed to go in on her.
That's true.
So yeah.
Okay, you know
Portia.
what? I can in retrospect, looking back, we did say that she was using that as a storyline the whole time, and like it seemed very clear that they were very mutual. It seemed very clear that the messages that was presented to Portia about I'm not trying to F you, I'm just trying, just give me the money or whatever that conversation was. It was not about actual effing. It was more about F you over in
It
this
was
deal.
business. Yeah, it was
It was
business.
about deals. And she completely misconstrued that to carry on her storyline. So yes, I could see how the apology at the end was fake because really I just used you and now I'm trying to wrap up my storyline like I'm supposed to and be the good guy at your
She did.
expense. At your
She
expense while you're going through a divorce. And after I done cried about
Hey
my
Terry.
divorce, after I done cried about my divorce,
That
after I
girl
done
wasn't crying.
boo-hooed and had all these, oh, they didn't call back Pilar. After I done did all that, she's literally going through, to the person that's literally going through the same thing that you are, but probably worse, because her husband is not in ICE. He's right here living in her house, giving her
Not
his.
even that. Her relationship
Hey,
with her husband
Terry.
was real. Yours was a portrayal of what you thought marriage should have been.
Yes.
Like, get out of
Yes.
here.
And she
Get out of
actually
here.
had a real
That's
marriage.
why when Kelly was like, you were married, I was married for 11 years. You were married for 11 months. We are not the same. She's right. Now, I will add, baby, I
Not
wouldn't
been
want to be
gathered.
claiming that. I wouldn't want to be claiming his big ass either, having me locked up in the closet, scared to come out. I wouldn't want to be proud of that either, but she had a point.
Yeah.
We can't compare. Our relationships don't compare. So, yeah. Portia is for the streets. She always been for the streets. This go round, I hope she find her somebody that she actually attracted to and it actually can provide the life that she wants. But I doubt it. Because everybody just see what type of person you are, and you just not a good person. Everybody that comes in her life has she used them for her benefit and her benefit only. I don't even see what these people gain. Only person that gained something was Dennis, and that's because he got a daughter. Her marrying Simon, he didn't gain shit. He lost. Shamia being her best friend, she didn't gain nothing. She lost. And what she lost was her mind.
Ooh.
Because some of the stuff that Portia was doing and saying to her, you can't be my friend doing that. When we had the conversation and I found out you didn't show up to my wedding because we were supposed to be beefed out, that's it. That's it.
That would have been it for me.
That's it. That's it.
But let's be honest, like we're different people. We're from a different breed because hey Terry, just want to say hi again. Appreciate you stopping in. Because we would have never done that to each other. On the other hand, once that happened, we would no longer be friends. But in those scenarios, they're cloud chasers. They're doing it all for fame. They
Yeah.
have to stick together. They're moved and incentivized different ways than we are. We have what we call high morale. We have standards. We have boundaries. They don't because they're doing it all for the vine, if you will. They
Yeah.
do it for the fame. And when you start being around people like that, I definitely think you just got to expect different. You're going to have different outcomes because, again, they're going to stay friends. And again, they are groomed trophy wives. Let's just be
My
honest.
only issue with that is, as far as Shamia and Portia goes, is before the fame, before the money, before the husband. At grade school, we were friends, so I should know the real you. You know, especially being around you all of this time. I'm the one person that should know the real you, and I honestly think that Shamia does know the real Portia. Me personally, you know, I don't always want to put the GAY on people, but me personally, I believe that they have had other experiences that friends don't have, and it has blurred the line for them. And what I mean is, Portia could cut that shit off. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. Shamia, on the other hand, make me feel like the way she moves is that she's in love with her. And whenever Portia gives her the okay, she'll take the okay. And I always thought that dynamic of their relationship was kind of off, but certain friends serve certain purpose. I'm not the friend that's gonna go out, but I'm the friend that's gonna pull up if you say, I need your help. So I can understand that dynamic, but it's almost like a intimacy thing with them. And when they was singing about the BH on the bus when they was in Grenada, that's when
BH?
the butthole.
Okay.
When they made that little song, I was like, oh yeah, they the before.
It's the
They didn't
no,
before.
to me that they just been goofy, and I don't really think.
She
Well,
was singing about her butthole.
wait a minute. Didn't somebody say that they both kissed Candy? Who was that?
Yes.
Who said that? What was the statement? I forget.
It's on the reunion. I think it's going to be on the part 2 or the part 3 because they show little clips or whatever.
What's up,
But yeah,
What's up, H-Time?
yes, they said that it was like she was like, but you kiss Candy and you kiss Candy too. Candy ain't never lied about what she do in her bedroom. That's why she got a bedroom Candy line. That's why when that situation happened, when Phaedra lied and said she was DRUG and somebody and trying to RAPE somebody, you know what she did? She took that and turned that into a whole tour. And it was called the Dungeon Room Tour. Like, that's one thing Candy know how to do. She know how to market and capitalize.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, I think that they friendship is forever fractured. And
fractured the friendship.
And I don't think they're going to be able to come back from it. I honestly don't think they're going to be able to come back from it.
For Flick and Frick. The fame has caused the friendship to fall out for frickin' Flick. Because they're probably flicking each other's beans over there. But
man. And can we have a conversation about why we were talking about Cynthia's hood?
Cynthia got a hooded man in the boat. Man got a cape.
Why do I need to know that, one? And why do you ladies know that too?
Because she didn't show the pictures. Look how big my hood is.
No, because somebody's face was in there.
Does that mean there's an oversized man in the boat too? It's like a mini peen. Is that where we're at?
Well, that's all that it is.
I don't know what a hooded one looks like, because it was a hooded clitibrodobori. Clitoronomy. So I'm trying to understand Deuteronomy, clitoronomy. Like, what was we talking about and looking at? Because I'm confused and I'm curious, because now everybody want to know, girl, what's under that hood? See? Come on, Cynthia, it's time to start an OnlyFans. And baby, I'm sorry. Somebody had the nerve to say Cynthia dressed well. I'm sorry.
Cynthia used to dress well.
Used to, very much.
Used to dress well. Now Cynthia gives me the vibe that she is dressing her age, and I'm okay with that.
Cynthia gives me the vibe that she's gained weight naturally, as women do, and that's okay. But it gives.
And she don't know how to dress herself. She's uncomfortable.
I think now she doesn't know how to dress her weight.
Yep.
And I think for her, it's about, now she kind of got these granny looks, and it's like, girl, you don't have to look young, but you don't have to look like these granny outfits where you're just trying to be nice and hide your figure. Like, that's what it's giving. It's like they're nice dresses that really hide her figure. And it's like, it's okay to have a lump. It's okay to have a front, put a girdle on, call it a day, and wear it proudly. But wear it proudly, because I don't feel like she's confident. And the wigs are getting worse. Like, I just don't know what Cynthia is going down, especially when she got this young dude. It's like she got this young dude and she's looking older, which is just like, maybe she's getting comfortable in her age. Oh, excuse me. I don't really know the truth. But what I do know is that Cynthia is like losing her je ne sais quoi in her style. You know what I'm saying? And she does seem happier now, so I'm happy for her. She thought she was funny all freaking season in the confessional. Swear for God, she was cracking jokes all over the place. She thought she was.
And see, I was reading that different because I wanted her to shut her ass up with some of the stuff that she was saying.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, she wasn't, like, she thought she was funny. I didn't think she was hilarious. But
she was all up Portia's A crack.
She was like, oh my God, like girl, I know you need a check, but you being the peacemaker ain't gonna be it ever. I promise
But
you.
she wasn't the peacemaker. She was up there running it up for Portia because when she was like, when whatever episode that was, when she was talking about baby daddies are off limits. To who?
Girl, Leon ain't thinking about you. What are you talking about? Y'all, again, your kids are grown. So why is your baby daddy off limits for 40 years to any other woman that's in your circle? If a woman wants to work with him or talk to him about getting a job or even wink at him, I'm not saying your close friends should, because that's obviously not okay. But at a certain point, like every woman that remotely knows your name or that you might pass by and consider an acquaintance doesn't owe you a shoulder tap when they want to holler at your baby daddy, because your baby daddy pay his own bills. He is not worried about you. He live his own life. I wish these women would get their hooks out of these men once they decide to let them go, because it is sickening out here.
And that's same with men though. Men have that same idea that once they have a baby with somebody, that girl is entitled to them. So it goes both ways. They need to stop this shit.
It's embarrassing.
Portia, don't know. Only person that wanted Dennis was you. That's it. Nobody on the cast won't Dennis.
Right.
And I actually think Dennis is a good guy. I don't know how him and Portia got together. I think she used to be whooping on him when they was in a relationship.
He just
She
wanted
just
a
come on.
baddie. He just wanted a baddie like her, and he wanted the fame for his business. I'm sure that sent his hot dog business booming when he got on TV with her. Like, again, when you're dealing with those kind of people, you're dealing with people that are incentivized by money, incentivized by fame, so they're willing to tolerate things differently just to maintain those priorities of theirs. They're built on a different set of morals and standards than a normal person like you and I might be. Where we're like, I don't care how much money you got. Like, I'm not finna deal with any of that. But then again, I've never had $1 million in the bank to be like, blah, 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 blah. So
That's true. But if you tell me I can get $1 million in the bank, if I let my husband publicly embarrass me, you can kiss my flapjack, because ain't no way. Ain't no way.
you can
Ain't no
kiss
way.
Cynthia's hooded man.
Cause ain't no way. Like it's having money that bad. And don't get me wrong, $1 million could really set me good, but not at the expense of me being embarrassed and something that my children can go and find. Now, if they want to come and ask me some stuff, I ain't got no problem with being transparent with them. But for them to go look up on their own, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I care about the respect that my children have for me and not being scared of me. There's a difference.
Yeah.
I can't stand to hear no 40-something-year-old person talking, I'm scared of my mom. Why? There's a difference between being scared of your mother and having respect for your mother. So I enjoy the respect that my children have for me. So I wouldn't personally do that. But if that's in your wheelhouse, go ahead.
If it's for you, it's for you. Again, people have different expectations and different morals, and that moral code, and they go by because they want things that are different from us. We want self-respect. They want fame. We are not the same.
Absolutely.
So moving along to kind of Kelly, because Kelly has been, she's been quite the switcheroony. And when I seen her on the show and she was laughing about Brit Edie and smiling real big, like, let me tell you something. Kelly can never be a girl's girl, because if you go back telling this woman's secrets, no matter how much she confided in you and how
Kelly?
yes.
What secret she tell?
She be talking about Britt's husband and things like that. I definitely think she's carrying the tea and going and telling Angie things like your husband's a pill popper and things like that. Like, she's doing that. She's going and telling the personal things that Britt Edie has said. She's repeating that, and she's going and giving them all reasons to come attack. Yes. Yeah.
I see that's totally different. Brit Edie is not the girl's girl.
Well, no, she's not. I mean, that's obvious.
Honestly, what's more detrimental, a pill popper or a heaven baby?
A heaven baby. What we talking about?
What Britt Edie said. You popping those pills, but you don't remember that scene when they got into it?
Yeah, but a heaven baby? What's
I can't say the word on here.
a Krenak?
A what?
Okay, so I don't know. I don't know. Make it rhyme. It rhymes with
A AB.
oh, okay.
We calling them a heaven baby.
Extortion. It rhymes with extortion. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like that was personal. That was personal on both parts. And I definitely think when you
But
start
we're not
throwing
having a
around the
real
stuff that
conversation. Everybody made it a big issue about her saying the AB word.
yeah.
But what my issue was, Kelly started it.
Yes.
Kelly started that.
Yes.
Britt was
That's why I
getting
said
on
what I
her.
said about her not being a girl's girl, because she started it.
Yeah, but she didn't go back and tell them. They were having a conversation. They were going back and forth, and they were around. But my issue with Kelly is she making it an issue about the team, the glam team. When one, you offered it to her, and we wasn't privy, the consumers, the viewers was not privy of the conversation that y'all had. But I would like to know, did you give her a timeline on when she was supposed to stop using the glam team? Then you said you never had this conversation with her about the heaven babies. So where'd she get that information from? Your glam team. We already know her stylist came out. He messy. So
She looked like she like messy
we
people.
saw that. I think you latched on to Brit because you thought Brit was that chick because she done been in videos. She been around the who's of the rappers. So I think you thought you was getting a friend and you were gonna, y'all 1 and 2 are the same. You're playing the long game. Brit Edie just, she like the orange head man. I'm gonna drop it in your lap and tell you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show you my hand right here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike Kelly, I'ma do to see what you give.
Mm-hmm.
And with her and Shamia's relationship, that is how I'm seeing it. She want to be in with the it girls, and she thought Brit was an it girl.
Yeah, but she's not a girl's girl, and that's what I'm saying is that's gonna be the part that comes out the most because she's popping up with flowers, like she's trying to be a good friend, and I think she's genuine with the gifting, like, oh, I just want to bring you flowers because I think it's a nice gesture and things like that. All that is still who she is. I just don't think she's a girl's girl because she's a clout chaser because her incentives are to fame. To fame.
Well, if we're gonna put that on Kelly, we're gonna put that on everybody on the cast. Ain't nobody's a girl's girl.
Because they're not all
They
really
are
friends.
trying to, yeah. They
But
co-work.
nobody else portrays themselves as best friends outside of frickin' Frack. Like, honestly, truthfully, they're not girls. Like, they're none of them are really friends. They pretend to be like they're cool. Only person that's probably genuinely not is okay, not trying to fake being a girls is probably Drew. And that's this season, not last season.
And I think her and Angela are actually really friends.
And
I
Angela, I think, yeah. But again, we're dealing with two people that are fraudulent. One person's fraudulent on TV, Drew, and another person's fraudulent in their real life, Angela. So you're still not getting like genuine real people that have like good hearts. You're getting like the evil side of Hollywood, the nasty side of Hollywood. You're getting ick. It's giving me the ick.
I can tell you one thing.
Give me the ick. I can't be around girls like that, and that's probably why I ain't in that lifestyle because all that gives me the ick. It gives me like y'all got demons, and I just ain't got time to deal with none of y'all stuff.
See me, that'll give me. I want to deliver some a whoopings, so yeah, I stay real far away from that.
No, ain't I ain't gonna risk my freedom for you, no. Okay.
Sometimes you too close, you bump. That situation with Britt and Kenya, I might would have had to pull a Portia. I might would have had to drag her out of there.
Situation, yeah. Like I would have rather see that than her just walk away and not show up.
I don't know what happened. I'm up here doing the nail set, you guys. So that's why I'm looking down. I gotta finish today.
I'm here.
I don't know what happened. It had dropped off.
No, I didn't. I was here.
Oh.
Did my screen go blank? Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why I thought you dropped off.
Oh no. I don't know what happened. Y'all tap the screen. We appreciate the love. We appreciate y'all stopping in. Please tap the screen, drop a heart. Also click that orange little heart right up here and give us, and we want to see some of y'all level up. Period. If you love what we're talking about, if you can appreciate it, come on and level up.
Can we talk about Andy looking like he didn't care this reunion?
Who? Andy?
Andy.
Yeah, because it wasn't a storyline to really drag out.
No, I'm talking about the way he presented himself. I've never seen Andy look like that before.
Him with the 5 o'clock gray shadow looking
like looking like he just rolled up out of bed after having a whole 24-hour FO with somebody.
Listen, Andy's about tired. Andy should be ran out. Andy should be done with everything.
Yeah, I agree.
We need a new host at this point because we're tired of the coy white boy that don't know anything anymore. Like we need somebody that can bring the tea and ask the real questions.
He's scared.
I really think Andy can stick to the after show. I think he's good in the after show as far as the hosting of the reunion.
Look, I don't even be watching it.
The after show's good because they do kind of like they bring on the like really good people after the episode has aired and they talk like live about it. So I get it, but nothing really revealing, just like how they feel about certain situations and stuff. So it's not really anything impressive, but yeah, it's something. But Andy could stick to that and put somebody else on the on the reunion because we need some tea clock. I need to see, baby. I need to see what's really going on behind the scenes. They need to ask the hard questions. They be asking these questions that dance around the truth. Like, I mean, sometimes they get good questions, like why did you steal that woman's husband and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like ask real questions. Like, for example,
that question would have been okay if we got an answer, but we did not get an answer. So
yeah, he's just gonna leave it. He's gonna just like, oh, okay, she didn't answer it, so we're just gonna move on. And they'll just be like, you need to move on, Andy. We don't want to talk about this. And he will. It's like, you're not a real journalist, boo. So put somebody that's a real journalist on there that's gonna ask the right questions.
Hey, Erica, thank you for coming in.
Hey, Erica, welcome, girl. Welcome back. Welcome back. We've been talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta, girl. You know they had the reunion. And baby, it's a pitiful mess. It's a pitiful mess, baby. Let me tell you, it's uneventful. It's just stirring the pot with the same old drama from the first episode. And it's like, y'all just need to let it go. Matter of fact, let's do a recast. Because right now, I'm gonna tell you right now, none of them people gonna work as a group. It's giving dead. Especially now that Edie gone. Ain't nobody gonna work for real.
Yo, mic muffled.
Oh, is that better?
There you go. Yeah.
My finger was over in my bed. Ain't nobody gonna work for real. Like, Let's just go ahead and trade these people out. Next. New cast.
I do agree with that. I would definitely like something new. I would definitely like to see something new. It's time for it. It's definitely time.
Yeah, because what is they doing with these women who don't want to, like, I think they're so desperate to get a storyline, they're not even verifying, like, if their storyline is valid. Like, because Angie's storyline was BS the whole time.
So was Britt.
What was Britt's storyline?
She had an insurance agent that agency that was already closed down. Then wanted to get on get into it when Angela asks you a question. But what you fail to realize is Angela asking the questions because she actually know. But my man home, y'all. So I'm about to get up off of here because I gotta go cook.
Okay, Chef O. We already know. They don't know, but I do. She a chef.
No Lord.
Yeah, chef, y'all.
I just do too much.
She be
I'm
whipping.
overextended.
She be whipping it. Hey, she do a lot. My friend do a lot. Nails, chef. I mean, she got everything. All right. Well, y'all have a good one. We appreciate y'all being in touch. Y'all know because when we locked in,
Ain't no switching up.
period. So we'll catch y'all next
Shut up,
time.
Izzy.
Teenage. I know. She's so funny. But yeah, so we'll see y'all about the same time tomorrow. We'll probably be on about 3 or 4 tomorrow. Is that right, friend?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, same time tomorrow, y'all. Bye.
All right. Bye.